It is the last game before we enter the final stage of the season. Who is going to sign off in style? When you're ready. Lee Dixon, 5 since the resumption. Mitrovic looking for Pereira. He's looking.
This FA Cup at quarter-final level has a habit of bringing out the best of players.
Pereira looking for Diop, who's trying to tease David De Gea, and he had to react.
Yeah, there's certainly one thing on the mind: get the ball in the box.
Pereira's delivery again, looking for Mitrovic this time. Deckled over finding Anthony Robinson. There's a little slip from Pereira. Willian is backing him up. It comes to Willian. Just didn't catch it right.
Yeah, really good set-up play. Pereira just in that space. When they win the ball,
was lurking with intent just behind him. Fernandes has gone down. Manchester United a lovely ball into the centre, which is prodded away by Weghorst. Looking for Rashford to squeeze for a tight gap, which is plugged by. They certainly look a little bit more intense. Great way to pass towards Mitrovic. And he just didn't catch it. The ball here, and Harrison Reed has escaped, and he's got options waiting in the centre. He didn't know which one to choose. He's invited Harrison Reed to chase. Martinez has to be wily. He's been brushed off the ball here, and Harrison Reed has escaped, and he's got options. Reem tossing it back into a dangerous area, and no one attacked it.
Well, we could play extra time. Another.
Robinson, lovely little ball into delayed by Pereira, then tried to bend it round the corner. It's a good ball down to Fernandes. He's got Sancho at the far post. Just didn't have enough strength on the ball to get through to him. It was a good read from another cup date at Wembley. Line. Trying to shrug off Harry Maguire. Well, it's not quite Usyk against Fury, but it is a heavyweight contest, and it's one that Maguire has been punished for, and he's going to miss the. Pereira, Reem, almost came off. It was a training gown move, and it was a beautiful ball from Rashford. That's a good ball from Fernandes. His cross is towards Weghorst. He couldn't quite stretch for it. Sabitzer was in there too.
Well, that's what he does, Rashford. He puts balls like that.
That's a lovely turn. Pragmatic. There's nothing pragmatic about Harrison Reed. And then Mitrovic goes down under collision with Martinez. It was a lovely pirouette from Reed to set it up. And was it a dive from Mitrovic?
Well, he gets goal side, and then
Rashford fancies himself taking on Diop, but couldn't get beyond him despite a really nice touch out of the sky to stay very wide. He was unavailable on Thursday night because of it. Looking immediately to release Rashford. There was a slip by Kenny Tete, but Manchester Mitrovic making numbers up in the centre. Cross wasn't. Robinson's cross towards Mitrovic. There's another decent delivery from a wide area.
Well, they work it really well. And when they get it wide, they don't think anything other than.
Now Sabitzer, now Rashford. And there's space in the centre for Weghorst. But the goalkeeper, Bernd Leno, did a really good job narrowing down the angle.
Yeah, lots of things going off in front of Leno, and he's just got to get his distances right. It's a good
back again. Robinson sticking to his task. Harrison Reed. It's in by Rashford, stabbed away by red shirts to aim at now. One of them is Luke Shaw at the far post, and Kenny Tete read it and just guided away from the England fullback who went charging into the box.
Yeah, there he goes. Gets away from Decordé Reed.
Martinez once again brilliant. Reads the danger so well. And so play the reverse ball to Sabitzer. Here's Rashford. Wasn't anticipating it. Now Palhinha. The deflection was onto Tete. It's a decent effort, not too far away.
Minimum of 2 minutes by time.
Just looking, comes to Weghorst, then on to Sancho, back to McTominay, takes a deflection, it's behind for a corner. You just wonder whether or not it's intervention. It's Willian, and now Anthony Robinson, and it's just over the top after a timely save from David De Gea. And Willian hitting it, and David De Gea had to get something on it again.
Oh, that's brilliant effort. We know what he's going to do, Willian. He's got this trick, absolutely.
Here it's Rashford from Weghorst, and a chance for Bruno Fernandes. Never really looked set for that.
Well, the big long ball to Weghorst.
Manchester United on the back foot here. In the end, the break comes to nothing. Way into a crossing position, 3 to aim at in the centre. Oh, very static in there. Fernandes. Sancho went to make a run. Tete. Mitrovic fighting for it to intervene. He's done brilliantly, Kenny Tete. It's Mitrovic! There it was! Great save.
Was a full-back, Dennis Irwin.
Anthony, brought down by Anthony Robertson, and Robinson's going to end up in the book. It's sent back to Sancho. He'll strike it, deflection, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Well, Sancho thinks he's hit someone in a red shirt, and we couldn't see.
They seem to be winning. Here's Rashford trying to get in behind. The ball from Sabitzer was angled towards the edge of that box. Pereira's delivery. Can Sancho get his finish right? He can't. He thinks it was a handball by William.
Well, they'll be having a look at this. I'm not sure. Straight away, William was pointing to his chest. For me,
Him back to the monitor to have a look at the screen. Well, usually, but not always. Old Trafford. They won today. Penalty kick. It's a red card for William. To level things up for Manchester United, and he does. Manchester United are back on terms. Fulham down to 9 men, lost their heads, lost 2 players and their manager, and they've lost their lead.
not to mention their heads. Great penalty right into the side, netting.
Porters. As Collina tries to get on the end of a Pereira delivery. Sancho. Into Rashford. Trying to squeeze through a tight gap. Fred moving around. Sabitzer with another effort. Fred onto Bruno Fernandes to seal it. Well, Manchester United, if they weren't before, they're in an unassailable position now. It's going to be another Wembley appearance for Erik ten Hag and this Manchester United team.
Well, it's a numbers game and they just run out of numbers. Fulham tiring as we enter into the final few seconds, and what a finish this is. Takes every bit of time he's got, just